everyone, and welcome back to my channel. In this video, you'll see how I set up my 2023 Hobonichi Cousin. And the reason I did this all off camera was because using this planner was a very spontaneous decision. I had no plan of using it, but I'm just going with the flow for now. And I hope you enjoy my little flip through. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started with this walkthrough. If you want to hear more about how I ended up with a cousin, why I'm using color in my planner, I'll leave that for the end because I know some people would just rather I get straight to the point. So this front clear cover is from Catspresso Co. It's their A5 sized clear star glitter jelly cover, I believe. And it fits the Hobonichi Cousin perfectly. I layered it on top of a Milk Tea Danny art print, and I love Milk Tea Danny's shop so much. I highly recommend you take a look at her products. This clear cover has 3 side pockets, and you can also slip something in between right here. And on the back, I also have more digital stickers from the Coffee Monsters Co. And there's also a clear flap that's part of the cover, and you can store stickers here or just die cuts. What I use it for are receipts or checks that I need to keep track of. And a funny story about these stickers, I'm still getting used to my printer and Cricut, and I printed these at like a scale of 100%, and they printed out so huge, and I was so lazy and I didn't want to reprint them, so I just manually cut these by hand, and I just pasted them everywhere in the back because I thought it was a waste to throw these away. And they're so cute too. I don't really have a need for putting anything in the back, so I thought it was a perfect place to put them. And then I also have a self-care vellum from the Coffee Monsters Co. It's a digital printout, I believe, and she offers it in different colors like green, blue, pink, or clear. I have green here, but I might reprint it in the blue version so that it matches my front cover more. Okay, so that was the cover and the front and back. Now we're gonna go through the inside, and I really want to decorate this page with stickers, but you're gonna hear me say this a lot, but I really don't want to be rushed with decorating, especially because I'm desperately trying to stay consistent in a planner. Once I feel like I'm ready to put a sticker down, then I will. And on this page, Helen, she always puts a quote here. There's like the Hobonichi logo on the bottom right too, right there. And I have a quote that I'm considering putting here. It's a quote. It's something that my dad said a few weeks ago, and it kind of just stuck, so I'll probably put that later. And I've got the Coffee Monsters Co. monthly overview stickers on the left, and I realized that I made a mistake. When I was putting these stickers down, I started from the bottom up, and so you'll notice that the spacing between the top row and everything else is uneven. I don't even know if you would notice, but it's very uneven, and I definitely have learned my lesson if I were to do this again next year to start from the bottom up. And on the right side, we have another accidentally oversized sticker, but it kind of worked out because I used it to cover the 2022 yearly overview. I rarely refer to this part of every planner, so I just decided to cover it up. I might put my name down, who knows, a quote, I'm not quite sure. And on the next page, we've got I call it the Perpetual Calendar. I'm not quite sure how I'm going to use this part yet. I'm considering 2 options. The first one is to use it to keep track of birthdays and or anniversaries. And the other option is to write down the highlight of each day. And I haven't done it, but that's okay because at least I'm journaling every day so far. And if I do decide to write a highlight per day, then I can always refer back to my daily journaling. That sticky note is just basically me brainstorming ideas and how I'm going to use this planner. Again, I don't want to rush because I feel like if I rush and force myself to put things down, then that's kind of how I get planner burnout. I think Lindsay Scribbles did something similar in her Hobonichi Cousin a few years ago. She had this whole color coding system, and she would write down a highlight of each day and organize each highlight by like a mood, I think. And I love that idea. I even tried doing it last year, but it can get very overwhelming very fast. But I still think it's a great way to archive your memories or even index it, so you can look through and see what the highlight of each day was without having to flip through every month, week, or day. Now we're in the monthly section and it's blank. And the reason for that is because I ordered some Coffee Monsters Co. monthly kits, and I really just wanted to wait until those arrived. They probably won't arrive for another few weeks, but that's okay. I'm patient and I don't really use the monthly section anyways. It's mainly the weekly and dailies that I use. And I'm really just trying to avoid using any random stickers or just pure highlighters because I think it would look really cute if I used a kit here. I did start putting in the Coffee Monsters Co. holiday stickers because it's all the same brand. It looks so bare without anything else, but that's okay. At least I was able to put down something in each monthly spread. Okay, now on to the weeklies. I am so in love with this weekly spread. I told myself that I should start out strong, and I definitely did not disappoint myself. Again, this is 100% inspired by Helen, so a lot of things are similar. The only thing I don't like is this part that I wrote here. I need to definitely improve on my calligraphy. Helen tracks hours that she's worked every day throughout the week, but my work schedule is different, so I track sleep instead. And I totally forgot to mention my tabs. So the monthly side tabs are from Shine Sticker Studios. I got this idea from Jill Laporte on Instagram and YouTube. Her video just randomly popped up and I just loved how cute her side tabs were. These are the buttery soft vinyl matte stickers and they're so soft. Like, I normally worry about getting a paper cut from the edges, but they're rounded. I can't stop touching them, to be honest. And the top are also from Shine Sticker Studios. They're this holographic material. For some reason, I know that I usually put my tabs from left to right, but again, for some reason, I put them from right to left, and I'm wondering if I should regret this decision or not, but we're just gonna leave them here for now. Moving on to the second week, or I guess week 1 of the year, I went for, again, a very colorful spread. This is like a rainbow vibe, and I don't know. I told you guys, I'm here for the color, and the color is here, so I did the Roy G. Biv because I love it when people do this in their spreads. Still tracking sleep, still doing the highlights, and it's working really well for me. The only thing is, I don't know if I can keep up with like a designated color per day because it kind of gets overwhelming to have to find the same color per day. I kind of just wish I could just randomly put whatever sticker, but my brain is just telling me no, it has to match. And then I received some happy mail from a planner friend recently, and she put a like a swatch sample of the, I believe it's the Rainbow Retrograde Coffee Monsters Co. washi. So of course I took it out and I placed it in the following week so I could use that. I got more happy mail. This one was from Milk Tea Danny, and she included a swatch of some of her washi tapes, so I took those out and placed them at the top here. We don't waste packaging here. Moving on to the next part, this is the turning a page into a new year, I believe. And again, it's blank because I'm not quite sure what I want to do here yet. I was considering doodling some of my 2023 goals, or using the Coffee Monsters Co. Scrabble digital stickers and writing down, like using the letters to write down my goals, but we'll see. We're finally moving on to the dailies, and I hate this spread. Not a great way to start out the new year, but I thought I wanted to start out strong, so I put the rainbow washi tape at the top. I did what Helen does. I wrote down today and my small list of things to do. New Year's Day is a very chill day for my family and I because we have certain traditions that we do. And then I tried drawing clouds because I saw these beautiful clouds on the way to a restaurant and I thought I could try drawing them, and they just look like mountains to me. I even put like a little note up top saying, honestly, I don't know, I tried drawing clouds, so I don't know. Let me know if you think those are mountains or clouds. If you think they're mountains, then just go ahead and lie to me, it's fine. And on top of the clouds, this was a pretty eventful New Year's Day because my fiance's mom had to get admitted to the ED, and I just put down my visitor's pass there. And then we also watched Alice in Borderland, so I tried drawing the Queen of Spades, and let me tell you, if you're unfamiliar with a deck of cards, the face card has like the Queen, for example, but there's two images of the Queen and they're opposites of each other. I don't know, you might have to Google an image of it. And I flipped my planner to try and draw the opposite face, and I forgot my planner was flipped, and I just kept drawing and drawing and drawing. And then I finally realized, oh my gosh, I've been drawing upside down, and it took up most of the space, and yeah, I gave up. Still not happy with these next 2 days, but my favorite is the sticker from Hubman and Chubgirl. I'm still copying Helen's format where she writes today and then includes her to-do list, but you'll see it didn't really work out for me, at least not writing the word today. I drew a slice of Parisian cake, or I attempted to, because my mom bought me a slice of cake from Porto's. My dad was trying to tell me about a pie phone, and I was like, what do you mean? Like, you mean an apple pie phone? And that's why I drew it, and so weird, I know. And finally, a spread that I'm super proud of, and it makes me happy to see. I was feeling purple this week, if you couldn't tell. Instead of writing today, like how Helen does, I wrote down the full day of the week, and I think it's a great way to incorporate more color and calligraphy. Yeah, the today just wasn't doing it for me, but that's okay. It's all about making your own style, kind of. At the top, I use Coffee Monster's Co. washi. It's the Sleepy Time Doodles and Rainbow Onesie washi. And then I tried shopping my stash and using purple washi tape. Go me. And then at the bottom, I wanted to draw blood, but I didn't want to draw red blood because the theme was purple for the day, so I drew purple blood because my fiance and I finished watching Alice in Borderland. Such a great show. Gave me arrhythmia, but anyways. We're moving on to the most recent up-to-date days, and I was feeling blue and gold, so I grabbed the only two blue and gold washi that I had in my stash. Really feeling it. I think I found my groove for the daily journals. I even got my to-do list down. I divide it by wedding, other, and then I sometimes include purchases if I bought something that day. Here's me showing the Coffee Monsters Co. bookmark that I got from the 2022 Advent. I've been using to bookmark my dailies, and as soon as I find other bookmarks, I'll probably use those for the monthlies and weeklies. We're finally moving to probably my favorite part of this planner, believe it or not, the end. This is the favorite section. I decided to put my favorite sticker shops in here that I use specifically for this planner. I don't really use the timetable, so I can't use that really, but I've included, obviously, Coffee Monsters Co., Hubman and Chubgirl, Papershire, and the Style Planner, and I love that I have room for more. Okay, I take it back. This is my favorite part of the planner. It's the My 100 section in the back of the planner. I was going to use it as like my 100 favorite or happy moments in my life for 2023, but instead I decided to use it as like a place to swatch my Crayola pens, and you'll see I'm gonna bring it out right here. I have like a set of 100 washable markers. I wish they were Tombow brush pens, but I just don't. I have these, and again, really trying to shop my stash here. So I labeled each marker with a number. this is number 57, and so what I'll do is I will go to number 57, and that's what the swatch would look like. And I actually reference this page quite often. And I need to find a bookmark for this page because I'm getting tired of having to go through each page. And I'm missing 4 colors. I know. The perfectionist in me is crying because I think I threw them away. I don't know why I would do that, but it's probably like the neutral markers because I bought this set for the neutral markers, and I guess I just threw them on accident. And that's my Hobonichi Cousin setup. I'm gonna talk about like why I even got into this planner now. It kind of just occurred to me spontaneously. I really thought I was gonna be in personal sized rings. I even bought dated, printed 2023 inserts, I know. And something just clicked, and I just had a craving to use the cousin. I had a craving to use color. I know this is a jump from the aesthetic minimal neutral setups that I usually do, but I'm just gonna go with it. It makes me happy, and I'm all about doing things that make me happy. And it's interesting because this time last year I had the same craving, or I call them a phase. So it makes me nervous to share all these things publicly because sometimes I feel like sharing them with the world makes me doubt my decisions, but so far it hasn't been bad. I've been sharing it on Instagram, and I've been getting so much positive feedback from everyone. So I really hope that you enjoyed my walkthrough. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!